What would you do if you could get more? More dinner parties with friends. More gear for your garage band. More places to discover. What would you do if you could get more at Shell this summer with the Phil Lucky Sweepstakes? Stop by Shell, scan the QR code at the pump, and enter for a chance to win $100,000 or free fuel for a year. No purchase necessary. Ends 11:59 p.m. Central Time, August 28th. Open to U.S. D.C. residents 21+. Visit shell.us/phil-lucky for rules and entry details. Adventures don't always go as planned. One minute you're cruising in your RV, the next your tire hits a massive pothole. Progressive is ready for you when the unexpected hits, with excellent claim service for your boat, RV, and motorcycle. Plus, optional coverage like roadside assistance and on-the-water towing. Visit Progressive.com and make sure your next adventure is unforgettable, for the right reasons. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Coverage is subject to policy terms and limits.
One sunny day, a honeybee was merrily buzzing through an orchard when she stopped to collect nectar from a mystery apple blossom. She passed that pollen along to a Honeycrisp tree, and months later, the sugar bee apple was born. Naturally sweet, with layered notes of caramel, honey, molasses, and the perfect crunch. The world has embraced the sugar bee apple, a pure delight for snacking and baking. Download our new free recipe book and find a store near you at hellosugarbee.com. Sugar bee apples, from bee to you.
Hey, weirdos, I'm Ash.
And I'm Alaina.
And I'm Alvin, and I'm very excited to be here. Hello.
And this is Morbid.
How's that energy on that?
I loved that.
That was beautiful energy.
It was like not too low, not too high, right in the middle energy with like a little extra, you know?
Mm-hmm. Right in the middle, Alvin. That's what they call me.
I've heard that.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just felt right.
Yeah. Not too underwhelming. Not great. Right there in the
Always great. Always great.
Not too much. That's what it is.
Yeah, not too much, not too little.
Yeah. It's just like chef's kiss. Mwah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Today we have Alvin from Affirmative Murder podcast on the show. And we have been so excited about this.
Same. I'm excited. Well, can I just also say, hey, weirdos. Okay. Let me get in on that train.
I love it. It's fun, right?
To address the audience. I'm without my partner in true crime, Franco Evans, today. He had some things to take care of, so I will be here taking care of things for both of us. That's kind of what he likes to do. He sends me in, make sure everything's good, and then I report back to him. I'm like his henchman.
I love that. That's pretty perfect. That's a good setup you guys have.
It works.
It works for our relationship, you know? We're going strong. And you know what? We'll get Fran on the show. We're going to get both of you because we're going to do this again.
For sure.
Regardless of whether you want to or not, we're doing it.
Yeah, well, barring I'd say anything crazy, which I wouldn't, other than that, Oprah Winfrey's a hologram, but we can get into that later. We'll move on. You guys will definitely have me back because I won't say anything crazy.
Yeah, of course.
That's the fact. But
no, of course. I've heard nothing of note so far. So
cool.
I think we're good.
Everything checks out.
Yeah. And I think today what we're going to do, because we've been doing this with guests and it's been a lot of fun, you guys seem to dig it, is we're going to do kind of like a round robin campfire tale, just talk about some spooky things.
Extravaganza.
Eleganza. There you go.
Bonanza.
Boom.
Finished it right.
There we go. And I think, do we have a theme here, don't we?
We do. I have Virginia.
Virginia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
So, I got excited. Sorry.
I think, what do I have? I have...
you also have...
Do I? Well, maybe not.
Yeah, we don't have a theme, really. We
don't have a theme. That we're all doing a thing, and that's what we're doing.
That's the theme.
Yeah.
We're all speaking into microphones.
The theme is stories.
The
theme is podcast.
Yes.
Got it. See, we're okay here. We're all together.
The kids are all right.
The kids are going to be all right. So how should we start this? Who wants to start off?
You.
Should I start off?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to start off. Mine is a little crazy murder with maybe a haunted leg involved.
A haunted leg.
Technically a leg, yeah.
A haunted leg, perhaps. Yep.
Get into it.
Yeah, And then we're going to also throw in a cryptid. Just a real
good measure.
And just like a sneeze of a cryptid. Just like just like a suggestion of a cryptid. But it's a cool one. So, all right.
Cryptids are cool, Alaina.
Right? And this one's really weird. You saw the name of it. So, yeah. It's a good one.
One sunny day, a honeybee was merrily buzzing through an orchard when she stopped to collect nectar from a mystery apple blossom. She passed that pollen along to a honeycrisp tree, and months later, the sugar bee apple was born. Naturally sweet, with layered notes of caramel, honey, molasses, and the perfect crunch. The world has embraced the sugar bee apple, a pure delight for snacking and baking. Download our new free recipe book and find a store near you at hellosugarbee.com. Sugar bee apples, from bee to you.
Waking up exhausted, foggy, and running on empty? For me, one of the missing pieces was magnesium support. That's why I added Magnesium Breakthrough Bye Optimizers to my nightly routine. It's a powerful all-in-one magnesium complex with 7 forms of magnesium designed to support relaxation, sleep, stress response, and recovery. If you're ready to feel more rested and have a great summer, go to buyoptimizers.com/hags and use code HAGS for 15% off any order.
Now, I'm going to first talk about Haunted Lafayette Square Park, a.k.a. Tragedy Square.
Ooh.
So a lot of stuff has happened here. I'm not going to go into everything that has happened here. I'll save a couple of things for like later things. But I'm going to talk about one key thing, key being a very operative word here.
I see what you did there.
Funny.
You're like, ooh. Trust me, it'll make sense. But this one's just like a wild one. It's got an affair.
Ooh.
It's got a leg.
Legs.
It's got murder.
What is the leg of this all?
Don't you worry.
Is that the theme? The theme is leg.
That's the theme.
It's giving leg.
I like that. Okay, yeah, that's what the theme is. Because I'm pretty sure my cryptid might have legs as well. So,
all right.
I would hope so.
I think we're on brand here. So Lafayette Square Park was named for, and I looked up the pronunciation of that, and I apologize in advance to our French listeners, Gilbert du Montier, Marquis de Lafayette.
Why did you apologize?
Ooh.
I didn't have
we get a
confidence.
I thought that was good.
Should we get a croissant?
Am I at the Chateau Marmont? Oh my God.
Should I put my hair in a bouffant?
Your hair's kind of in like a headphone bouffant.
There we go. It's happening.
She's grown one of those little French hats. Just
I have.
from her skull. I'm saying that.
It just happened.
Is that a beret I see?
I became French in this moment. There we go. And now everybody left. As soon as we did that, they were like, ooh,
I love to do the ha-ha. You have to.
So, see, I nailed it. Okay, I feel good about it. Confidence up. So it was named for him in 1824, and it was added to the list of National Historic Landmarks in 1970, which I thought it would have been before that. But
it took a little while.
Took until the crazy 70s. But Lafayette, as probably most of you know, was a war hero for the French and the Americans during the Revolutionary War. He led the Americans into the Battle of Yorktown, which, if you've watched Hamilton, maybe you've heard of it. Maybe you love that song on the album.
What song is that?
Great song.
Which one?
Yorktown.
Oh, that makes sense. Fitting.
It's
fitting.
Yorktown.
It's a good
Classic
one.
Yorktown.
Lafayette is a great character in that musical, by the way. Like,
aren't
so
I
good.
Lafayette in that?
David
Is that what we
Diggs,
say?
so good.
Or are you Lafayette in that?
I prefer King George.
No, I think you
hell
are.
yeah, King George.
Yes. But I don't even know, but he's great.
We assigned ourselves characters, but now we forget them.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, you guys should figure that out.
We should figure it out.
We knew it at one point.
We should figure it out for our Broadway debut.
Now it's going to bother me for the rest of the pod.
I know.
We'll message you after.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, cool. Please do. Thank you.
No problem.
We'll add it in and message you.
Oh, perfect.
There is a statue of Lafayette in this park, which makes sense.
It's
since
his park.
It's his park. There's also a statue of Andrew Jackson, and it was sculpted by Clark Mills. And this is just interesting because there's a replica of this statue in New Orleans Jackson Square. So 2 statues, same thing. Just thought it was interesting. Now we're going to get into the murder of it all.
The murder.
So now we know the place. Let's talk about the thing.
You didn't really bury the lead there at all.
No, I don't like to. I just like, let's go.
Okay.
So Francis Scott Key's son. Now, Francis Scott Key, you may know that name. Star Spangled Banner.
I don't know.
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding.
His son.
In Baltimore.
Yeah, there you go. His son, Philip Barton Key II, was, how do I say this delicately? He was doing the nasty with a married woman named Teresa Baggioli Sickles. So already, scandal.
Super scandal.
Teresa was married to kind of an important man. His name was Daniel Sickles, and he was a representative of the United States Congress.
Oh.
So
He's going to find out what she's doing. I can feel that.
You know what? Can confirm. He does find that out. Now, Daniel is actually much older than Teresa. Teresa was more than half, less than half his age. And in fact, he would lie about his age to make the difference less scandalous. He would lie about his year. Yeah. Essentially.
Leo territory.
There you go. Now, Daniel was known to have a shit ton of affairs himself, ton of affairs. He was just all over the place. He was in Congress. He was doing whatever he wanted. But just like James Maybrick, who we just talked about on Morbid, he was pissed at his wife because she was having an affair. And it's pot, meat kettle.
Yeah, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, exactly. It's not right. It's not a right way to live.
Yeah, that's not cool.
He had found out about this. He was catching on to it. It's very of the time that he gets angry at her, even though he's doing the exact same thing. Now, the logistics of these kind of affairs are apparently pretty intense. I had no idea. To carry out their affair, Philip and Teresa needed a place because they couldn't just go for it where they lived, because married, spouses.
Tell me that they were just in the park doing the nasty.
No, that would be
Tragedy Square.
Tragedy in Tragedy Square. Can you imagine?
Just something about Tragedy Square got them in the mood.
Got them going.
Wow.
Keep this subtle. Let's go have sex in a park.
In a park with nature
and tragedy
next to the statues. No, they actually went a little more extra with it. They straight up rented a house near the park. And they had rented a house to do this.
A hanky-panky house.
A hanky-panky house.
Wow.
There you go. And they had a secret code that only they knew about when they wanted to be together. So whoever it was that wanted to have a little hanky-panky, they would leave a string hanging in the front window.
Ooh, so sexy.
Very dorm room.
Upset house?
Yeah, just leave a string. And then Very dorm room, but leveled up dorm room.
Yeah, fancy Airbnb dorm room.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly. Now, one night, Daniel, so the husband, got an anonymous note from someone who referred to themselves only as RPG, which I immediately thought of role-playing game.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Role-playing game if you're nasty.
Stardew Valley, yes.
Immediately, as soon as I saw RPG, I was like, role-playing game? What?
They were doing that back then?
Yeah, and they were nasty, RPG. Because role-playing game used this letter to explain in every last detail about this affair. Just narked it all.
Yeah, they went full narc with that.
And very graphic. RPG was very crass and wrote, quote, Barton Key has had as much use of your wife as you have.
Oh, wow. Sick burn, though. Sick burn.
They Jersey Shored it. Yeah, they wrote the Sammy letter. Wow.
Okay. The original. This is the original.
OG Sammy.
With 4 girls, and he was dancing with bottles, and they were all in the club, and he had his hands on them. Wow, RPG.
That's direct quote from this letter.
Yeah.
RPG would have said that.
Verbatim. That's so RPG. RPG needs to sit down and think about what they just wrote because, holy shit.
I would be pretty satisfied if I wrote that. I'd be like,
I got him. So Francis decides to speak to his wife about this. Or no, not Francis. I'm sorry. I was thinking Francis Scott Key. So Daniel decides to speak to his wife about this because communication is key to all love and commitment. So he was like, let's talk about it.
Is it key?
It's key.
Oh, that's wow, that's a long walk to get to that. Okay.
We got there.
All right, we're there.
We got there.
It's key. Communication is key.
It's key.
Earlier, callback, done.
Key
done.
earlier. Francis Scott Key. So many keys. What he didn't expect when he came to talk to her about it was for her to just confess literally everything in detail. She was just like, yep. Like, no Shaggy in sight. She did it. It was her.
She said it was me.
It was me. I did it. And after this, the two of them began sleeping separately. So it was a sad time in the home. During this time, apparently, she would just sob into the night, and all the staff could just hear her sobbing all around the house. Just a lot of tension and sadness and betrayal for both.
Yeah.
Since he was also like a man about town himself.
Yeah.
Like, let's all remember this. Now, Teresa was so upset about this and she was so regretful of what she had done that she swore the affair was over, and that would have been the end of it.
Okay.
I mean, they did rent property to fuck in, but I guess take her word for it. Like,
It's done. It's done now.
She said, we're renting that out to another couple.
We're not going
We're
to
subletting our fuck shack to another couple.
Subletting our nasty house.
So, it's like, okay, I guess take her word for it, except don't. Because on Sunday, February 27th, 1859, Daniel was outside of his home doing, shit that Daniels do outside. And his wife was inside, just gazing out into the world. And he looked up randomly just to look at his beautiful wife and hopefully reconsider his own dalliances.
She'd jump out?
No, she didn't. But that would have been really intense. What a climax that would have been.
I mean,
but she did not. But when he looked up at her, he noticed that she was waving to someone.
She said, hey.
And not to him. So he looked out to where she was waving to see who she was waving to. And wouldn't you know, she was waving to fucking Philip. Philip.
Fucking Philip.
Philip again.
Not cool.
Yeah.
Daniel was not pleased. Not pleased at all.
Uh-oh.
Now, Philip and Daniel very much knew each other. Like, they had been, like, friendly, like acquaintances. They knew who each other was. So when Philip saw Daniel, he started waving to him, too. Which, like, bold move, Philip.
That's fake as fuck.
That's bold.
Yeah, right?
That's
it's like, no, I'm
fake.
waving to the family. I'm waving to all of you.
Everybody.
Hey,
That's a good
guys.
cover up.
Yeah.
If I was in that situation, I would do something equally as awkward as that.
Oh, hey, Daniel.
No, I was waving at you the whole time. I have high hands.
Yeah,
I was waving at you the whole time.
It was just a very
See your wife in
intense
the window.
wave.
Yeah.
Just wanted to really make sure
Yeah.
you saw it.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
up there too. Great. Whole fam. Love you guys.
Daniel, you.
You're like power couple of the century. Love you guys
Winning.
so much.
You guys are winning.
You guys
Winning.
are so cute together.
But so he starts waving to him too. Either way, after the wave, Philip starts to head over. He doesn't know that Daniel knows about the affair. So he's
That's key information. That's key information.
Yeah, it very much is in this situation. And Daniel is making his way towards Philip as well.
I bet a little faster.
Yeah, I bet he had a little pep in his step as he was going in there. And they end up meeting at Lafayette Park, where they both came to a stop in front of each other. And Philip, thinking everything's fine, he doesn't know that I'm having sex with his wife. He just
said, "I'm
reaches
not
out
anymore."
Yeah, he's like, we stopped, quote unquote. And so he sticks out his hand to shake Daniel's hand.
Sure.
And Daniel sticks out his hand, but Daniel is holding more than just his own flesh in his hand. He's holding a loaded pistol. And immediately he draws back and shoots Philip 3 times in the middle of the day in broad daylight in Lafayette Square Park.
Oh, shit.
Philip died.
I bet.
Boom. 3 times. Boom, boom, boom.
Sure.
This, of course, meant that Daniel was arrested right away for murder because he did it in the middle of the park in the middle of the day and did not make any attempt to cover this up. Sure. But even though he shot a man in broad daylight with a pretty solid motive for doing so, He was able to hire the legal team of the century, and they were able to get him the distinction of being the first person in America to successfully use temporary insanity as a defense for cold-blooded, very motivated murder.
He walked all the way over there. That is malice aforethought.
Mm-hmm.
He was so jilted, Ash. He was so jilted that he lost himself.
Just lost it.
And just like happened to have a gun. How convenient.
Yeah.
My yard work gun. I was doing yard work with my yard work gun.
I rake leaves with this.
I blacked out.
I blacked out. I don't know what to tell you.
Sorry.
Was I mad? No, I wasn't mad.
I'm mad a little bit because he was also having affairs.
Oh, no, I mean, like, Daniel was like, was I mad at this man? Oh. No, I was like, no, I'm mad at him for shooting someone in broad daylight.
I'm mad.
I'm mad at the murder. No, I think he's like, what? Rage does not play into this. What are you talking about?
Never.
Did I build a taxi driver style mechanical device to shoot the gun from my wrist? Yeah, but that just happens when I do yard work with.
Again,
okay.
My yard work gun, okay?
You extended his hand, and then I pictured a gun like
that's exactly what I pictured too. It's just like
one of those punch gloves, but it's a gun on his hand.
And he just goes
his spidey senses.
Exactly like a spider web. Yeah. So he got off. He got acquitted. Shot this man, killed this man in broad daylight. And Daniel just went right back to life after that slip of rage-induced murder he had.
As one does, I guess.
He went back to Teresa, who took him back. They stayed married.
They did.
Unfortunately for them, though, they became social pariahs. Like,
sure.
Very much. Literally, people said it was like they had smallpox. Like, they were quoted as saying that because they were like, we stayed very much away from that.
Yeah.
He killed a guy. This is too salacious for this time.
It is.
Yeah.
And he killed a guy because she was having an affair with him. Like, that's
messy.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Layer on layer of scandal.
Soup's messy.
Yeah. Nobody wants to be a part of that.
We also shouldn't give too much credit to the legal team because this is also a time where you can get off on stuff by being like, he had a case of the vapors.
Exactly. That's true.
Yeah, you know.
They were like, he had a ghost in his body at that moment.
And it possessed.
And it vacated immediately after. We saw it.
They're like,
there.
The devil summoned him.
Yeah.
He put his name in the book.
A witch.
Yes. Philip was a witch.
Let's burn him. Bye.
Pretty easy. But he was also, not only did he go back to his marriage, he also was put in charge of a command at the Battle of Gettysburg. And showing he had learned from his mistakes, he wouldn't listen to orders, specifically from Major General George Meade, who people might know. And he ended up leading a bunch of men to get killed in action because of that. So,
wow.
He wasn't killing it. But then...
Sick guy.
Sick guy. But then he got hit in the leg with a cannonball.
Oh, shit.
Which shucks.
Which shoots and sucks.
Shucks.
Oh, shucks.
Direct quote.
He went, oh, shucks.
My leg.
Oh, shucks, I've just been cannonballed. Yeah. Not the fun kind where I end up in a pool.
It's verbatim from the battlefield. Someone was like, and he said unto all shucks. My leg. His leg was almost blown clean off, like just by leg. And at this point, it somehow made it around the battlefield that he had died when this happened. So his command were like really demoralized and they started pulling back. And he didn't want this because they were like gaining at one point. So when he found out that they were so demoralized, he demanded that he be brought to the front of the line in his stretcher with his leg all mangled just to like boost their spirits.
Bleeding out.
Yeah. And apparently, according to a New York Tribune article from 1902, it said, quote, to further reassure his men that he was still alive, he sat up and smoked a cigar.
Then he put it
this
out.
guy's had a bad rap for the whole story, but that's pretty badass.
That is pretty badass.
I just picture him like putting it out on his leg, just like on his mangled leg.
He's like, I don't even feel that. Yeah. Which probably means this needs to be amputated.
Somebody cut this shit off.
Somebody cut this off. I didn't feel that.
Said, get me some gin.
No, he was given the Medal of Honor like 35 years later for this whole spiel.
Huh.
And after battle, the leg, what was left of it, was amputated surgically. And guess what?
What?
It's in a museum now.
His leg?
His leg. His preserved cannonball leg is just on display at the Army Medical Museum in Silver Spring, Maryland. And he went to visit it a lot.
He went to go
And
say hi to his leg.
apparently, he took Mark Twain once.
Wow. Okay.
How did we
You
get
want to go see my
there?
leg? Would you like to go visit my leg?
Would you like to go and see my leg? Mark Twain.
What should we do today? Should we just like pop by and give my leg a visit?
Like you get a visit from Mark Twain and you're like, I know exactly what we should do today.
What else do you do with Mark?
Hey, bar.
Yeah.
But before that, we should go check my leg out.
We should go check my leg out. Yeah, it's just there. And you can look it up. If you look up the picture, it's like the bones of his leg all set up, preserved, and you can see it was demolished. Like,
I mean, cannonballs will do that.
yeah, and it was amputated above the knee. So it's the entire like bottom, like tibia fibia kind of situation.
This speech must have been amazing.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. Now, as a result of all this, the murder and the cannonball leg, Daniel is now said to haunt Lafayette Park
I bet.
because he's mad and he's probably still looking for Philip, I imagine.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, if anybody, Philip should be haunting this place.
I imagine he probably is.
Yeah.
medal.
I bet he is.
I bet he is. And maybe
I bet
they're
they're
just
both
like
there.
Maybe they're just like one step ahead of each other. Like they'll never get to each other, so they're just always searching.
They're like constantly in like a never-ending game of hide and seek,
That sounds terrible.
but unwillingly.
But unwillingly, just forever.
Philip's constantly waving from the distance, and Daniel
Yes.
can never catch him, no matter how hard he runs.
He
Yes.
just keeps running
That's exactly it. They just always
one-leggedly.
waving. One-leggedly. Well, apparently, speaking of that, people often see him limping in the streets
Oh shit!
nearby. They'll just be like, "Oh, Daniel, that's Daniel," and his leg is apparently haunted. People like have
His
seen
leg
things
is
around
haunted?
his leg.
Why
in
does
the
he have so
museum.
much reach with his haunting? I mean,
Yeah.
Lafayette, where's the square at again?
It's because he's
In Maryland too?
Yeah.
Covering
and
so much distance.
it's because he's in pieces. So I think when you're in pieces, you can
Go
can
wherever
hunt
you
them.
want.
you have far reach when you've been in pieces. I
Damn,
feel.
cut my leg off when I die. Go hang it up somewhere.
Yeah, do it.
Take Mark Twain there retroactively.
I ever get like a historical author in my presence, I will take them to visit your leg.
Thank you so much. I would do the
first
same
thing.
for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I'm honored to have witnessed that pact you guys just made. Wow.
That was really special.
It was.
You know? So that is the tale of Lafayette Park.
Wow.
But I told you guys I was going to give you a cryptid really quick, too.
Yeah, you did. And you said he has legs.
He sure does.
All right.
He has a lot of appendages, actually.
I don't know if I like that.
This is the snallygaster.
I'm sorry, what?
Ooh.
And no, I did not just sneeze. I said snallygaster.
Snallygaster.
Sure.
Is that a curse? Did you just curse us?
I just
or-
hexed you.
Are we good?
I feel like you did.
Okay.
End of podcast. You're in trouble now. No,
laptop
you're like, oh shit. This is in Maryland. So if you're in Maryland, look out for this fella.
All right.
'Cause he's rolling around
He's
somewhere.
snallygastering.
He's snallygastering. He is kind of like a dragon-like cryptid, which makes him really cool. And it originated with German immigrants that settled in Frederick County in central Maryland. And the name comes from the German word Schnellgeister, I think
That was
it
good.
is.
Good job.
Schnellgeister. I am like somewhat German somewhere.
Yeah.
So maybe like an ancestor came through there. And that word apparently comes from another German word or like phrase. And it's like Schnellgeist, which means quick spirit or fast ghost.
Ooh.
Oh, no, I don't. That's ghost,
I know.
no.
You always want your ghost to just be trudging along. You don't need a fast ghost.
You could trap a fast ghost real easy, though.
Could
Just
you?
Hold up a jar. Just whoop, they're in
Just
there.
whoop.
You know? Trap
There you
them.
go. Like a big
That's the
butterfly
most
net.
confident
Yeah.
thing I've ever heard someone say before.
I got
I
you.
was so confident in the way you
Yeah.
That was.
I just know it.
That's why I had to know. I was like, could you? And you were like, yeah.
Just hold up a jar. Hold it up like you're waving at Daniel. There you go.
There you go. We call it doing the sickle.
Yeah. I like that.
And it looks like this. People first started seeing this snallygaster in 1735.
Damn.
And to ward it away, they would put red X's on their barns so that it wouldn't come swooping down. Because apparently, I don't know, it just doesn't like that.
That's like that
Tasty.
movie.
Yeah. What movie?
That movie where they do that.
What movie? I know what you're
Prince of Egypt?
talking about.
Wait, say it. What'd you say?
The Prince of Egypt?
No.
No, okay, cool. No, that's no.
I was like, are we there?
No.
No.
No, it's like, isn't that like an M. Night Shyamalan movie?
I think you're right.
The Village?
is that
The Village.
Yeah, The
They did
Village.
I knew you were correct on. Yeah, I was just
Guys.
trying to think of the movie, and I was like, I know what you're saying,
We
but I
got
don't
there.
know. We got there
Village,
collectively.
not the Prince of Egypt. Great
Not-
soundtrack.
It's a great soundtrack. Also, The Village, great movie.
Really good movie.
Controversial, but great movie.
Controversial.
Well, because a lot of people don't like it.
Fuck those people.
Whoa.
No, I like you guys, but it's a good movie.
It's a good movie, damn it.
God damn it.
Haters.
So, red X is on the barns. Apparently, that will keep them away. So, if you're looking for a way, red X on your barn. Now, this thing looks like a dragon, kind of. It's actually part bird, part reptile. It's huge, has a beak and tentacles
Oh.
and metal claws, like metal-like claws.
Metal claws.
And I don't mean like like metal,
I think they're both.
So metal.
like super like death metal claws,
Yeah.
like metal claws. And it's also apparently really loud,
Oh, I don't like that.
which I hate. I don't like loud things.
I don't either.
Freaks me out.
Oh.
It apparently screeches as loud as a train whistle.
No.
And it sounds like a train whistle.
I don't like that sound.
Yeah, no.
And it's not a metal bird. It's not metal. Are you sure?
It's
You're
not
describing
metal. It's not
something-
metal.
Sings metal song.
It's not just like yelling metal song. That would be amazing.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Maybe, you know what? I'm not sure. I shouldn't say that I'm sure because maybe people are just misunderstanding this metal bird as
This
like,
bird sounds pretty cool.
sounds pretty metal.
Rock
to be
on,
honest.
bird.
Yeah.
But as if this was, so seeing that would be very scary. Mm-hmm. It's a scary thing.
One might say.
If this wasn't scary,
One sunny day, a honeybee was merrily buzzing through an orchard when she stopped to collect nectar from a mystery apple blossom. She passed that pollen along to a honeycrisp tree, and months later, the sugar bee apple was born. Naturally sweet, with layered notes of caramel, honey, molasses, and the perfect crunch. The world has embraced the sugar bee apple, a pure delight for snacking and baking. Download our new free recipe book and find a store near you at hellosugarbee.com. Sugar bee apples, from bee to you.
Waking up exhausted, foggy, and running on empty? For me, one of the missing pieces was magnesium support. That's why I added Magnesium Breakthrough Bye-Bye Optimizers to my nightly routine. It's a powerful all-in-one magnesium complex with 7 forms of magnesium designed to support relaxation, sleep, stress response, and recovery. If you're ready to feel more rested and have a great summer, go to byoptimizers.com/hags and use code HAGS for 15% off any order.
enough, it also wants to eat you.
See, I'm done.
That's where it goes downhill. It does prefer to eat chickens and children, the 2 C's. That's the main
Cool.
part of its diet.
Okay.
But like adults will do in a pinch.
I am not a children.
So if you can't find children, store-bought will do, is what they say.
Are adults store-bought?
I would say so. Probably.
Off-brand.
No, it gets the 2 C's, like it can get the 2 C's because it has a really good sense of smell.
Like Sarah and
Like Mary.
Yeah.
It's really funny that you said that because the next thing I wrote was it can track your ass like Mary Sanderson.
Hell yeah. And
We're
your
right
microphone
here.
is blocking that part, so I didn't even see it.
Right here.
Heyo.
And also, so it can smell you, but it also smells. Like it
Ew.
stinks.
Oh, it stinks?
Stinks.
Oh.
So you not only see this horrifying mashup of sea, land, and sky coming at you, but it smells like shit.
Smell something horrible.
Yeah,
for you
it
to
just
see it.
you're seeing this awful thing with tentacles and just like everything screeching at you,
And it's just like
it smells.
And it's flying, so it's just wafting its smell
Yes.
everywhere. How fucked up is that?
I didn't think of that.
What's going
It's doing
This
like
sounds
death
like a
metal
night-
screams while smelling like shit.
It's doing pig squeals. It's doing pig squeals. Towards you. Oh, this is sick. This bird's sick. I'm still in.
I'm still in because also we're not children, so we might be okay.
Yeah, but it could eat us too.
Very true. Very
Yeah.
true. But are we going to take our chances? Maybe
No.
to see this. I
It'll be
don't
an
know.
epic death, though. That's the last thing you see.
Yeah, that's true.
As long as it leaves my
I'm
leg.
like I'm on the side of one of those cool vans. That's the last thing you
Yes.
get. I'm like a painting on the side of a van.
Oh,
And then
hell yeah. a van that somebody opens up the back and smoke just billows out.
That'd be pretty sick.
That's what would happen.
My Snallygaster, brother. My friend Tom painted it on there.
Snallygaster. Well,
Goes in the dark.
Well, you know what? That's good because he's nocturnal as well.
Oh shit! Look at that.
So that actually works out. His
an
dirty
ambiance.
deeds are done under the cover of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Now, its wingspan is something close to 25 feet long.
That's long.
So pretty big.
Long boy.
I also didn't get to mention that it has not one, not two, but it has 3 eyes.
Ooh, so it like knows shit.
3. It knows shit.
Its
That
third eye is open.
Yeah.
That's Snallygaster.
Yeah, it knows stuff about you that you don't even know.
I bet. You know what? I'm willing to bet. That
I
it
believe
does.
that. And that one eye in the middle of its forehead is red.
No.
So it definitely knows things about you. And it's going to
scary.
use them against you, I feel like.
Oh no.
It also, like I said, it has tentacles. And when I first read that, I was like, what do you mean, though?
Like an
what do you mean it
octopus?
has tentacles? Like, what? So it has tentacles, but people are confused about where they're actually coming from. Sometimes they feel like they're coming from its mouth beak. Like, it just opens its mouth and it's like, blah,
And
blah,
there's a bunch of tentacles in there?
yeah, just like, and just
like
tentacles.
Predator. I mean, like Alien.
Yes.
Like yeah.
It's just,
There's something in its mouth.
Ew.
Some people think there's just tentacles on it and it just has tentacles that can also grab you.
Ew.
So either way, there's tentacles for the sake of tentacles. And to me, that's really horrifying.
It is.
I don't want tentacles for any sake, but especially not just for the sake of being tentacles.
For calamari's sake.
For calamari's sake, where are these tentacles?
How about that?
Now, this is horrifying. Sounds crazy, but President Theodore Roosevelt did not think it was crazy.
Teddy loved a good adventure.
He loved it, and he thought it was real. He was worried about this. He actually wanted to postpone some big African safari trip he was taking for and he had been planning this for months, and it was this big deal.
Damn.
He was going to totally postpone this and not go because he wanted to stay and hunt the Snallygaster.
That's hilarious.
He considered it
Drink
a
mercury
priority.
or something? Like, is this
Likely.
He was still fit to be president?
He might have been arsenic eating at this point. I'm not really sure.
I want to chat with him someday because he also went out to where the Bell Witch lived.
Oh, you're right.
and
he did.
stayed with that family while they were being haunted by the Bell Witch.
Was Theodore Roosevelt Van Helsing as well?
Right.
Right?
Literally.
Are we cracking this code? Or?
I think we just cracked the case.
I think we figured something out, guys.
I also think we know that Teddy Roosevelt would have had a paranormal show on the Travel Channel if he had been around today.
or a podcast.
He'd be Zach Bagans, but
Yes, he probably would be.
he would.
I think he offended the Bell Witch. She threw him off his horse or something.
you're right. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the Snallygaster. Be on the lookout for it, people of Maryland, because it's big and loud and smells like shit. So you'll know it's coming.
Maryland.
But it's got tentacles.
I will be on the lookout for this Snallygaster and its mouthful of calamari.
Please.
Gross.
And it smells.
That would get a lot of calamari out of that.
You would, because
It's
it's
so
big.
much. It's bottomless.
Oh, yeah.
Bottomless.
I don't think anybody needs bottomless calamari.
Calamari. That's
Especially not of the Snallygaster variety.
That would fuck you up real bad.
bottomless calamari is crazy. I would never go to that establishment. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't. There's certain things you just can't take that far.
It's
Everything
true.
shouldn't be bottomless, okay?
And Snallygaster calamari is one of those
Mimosas
things.
and fries should be bottomless, and that's it.
Oh, man. So those are my tales.
Damn, I loved those.
A haunted leg, a murder, an affair, and a Snallygaster.
I liked those a lot.
Diversity, you
Thank
you hit
you.
two different spectrums,
Yeah.
I'm into it.
I wanted to bring the heat.
You did. You brought something, all right.
Brought the heat, the smell, the metal.
Oh, yeah. What brought a metal cryptid? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Alvin, I think you're up.
It's on me?
It's on you now.
you.
Okay. All right. So, my story is it's true in nature, but goes into the spooky dookie.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
So I live in Baltimore, which has a lot of history and Edgar Allan Poe's from here. This is the story of a haunting in Fells Point, which was an area here with all these cool bars. The streets are cobblestone. Some of the bars go back to the 1700s, and some things happen in those bars.
I love a cobblestone street.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
Not great for when you're wearing like boots or things that
Nope.
have a heel on them. You will roll an ankle,
Worst.
but it's good for the aesthetic. Though.
Oh, it looks great, feels awful.
Yeah.
Yes. That's life, though. That's life.
You know
Looks
what?
good,
Yeah.
feels awful.
So in the early 1900s, a Polish immigrant by the name of John Rutkowski owned and operated a pub called the Wharf Rat, which was an establishment that had been around since the 1790s.
Damn.
In fact, it was the first licensed bar in Baltimore. And it was a hub for sailors and pirates. So picture like the Salty Spittoon from SpongeBob SquarePants, but like real. Like
So
you're really
salty
getting
in
checked
there.
for your toughness and your saltiness at the place.
I like that a lot.
I can smell that place.
I don't want to smell that
yeah.
place.
Yeah.
So ocean.
My nose is not letting me do that.
So much ocean.
It smells like a wharf rat.
Yeah, truly.
Well, yeah. So according to legend, Rutkowski had recently purchased a Victrola horn phonograph. So that's the record player with the horn coming off of it.
Hell yeah.
Today, people get them from Urban Outfitters and have like tattoos of them. But at this point, this was like the peak of technology.
Hell yeah.
This was the iPhone. If you had one of these, this is a status symbol.
Yep.
This was pre-hipster.
Yep.
Yeah. No, this was straight up like, whoa, you have a what? Like you stop, things stop when they, like
When you rolled that in.
Yeah. Like, hey guys, let me blow your minds really quick. Let me pull out the old Victrola. So he has one of these. And again, it's the year 1907. So Rutkowski had only one record, the Star Spangled Banner. Whoa, wait a minute. Synergy. Whoa, there is a theme here.
Whoa.
There's things happening. It's
Look at
synergistic.
us.
Holy cannoli, guys.
Look at us.
Only one record. He only one record, the Star Spangled Banner. He allegedly played the Star Spangled Banner ad nauseum on a particular night at the Wharf Rat because he was so excited to have a record player. You know what I mean?
I would be really angry, but like I get it now.
He said, "Oh, say, can you see?"
Yeah, listen, man, you get the Sonos speakers coming in. I mean, obviously more songs exist today, but what song sounds best on the Sonos? You keep playing that song. That's all he was doing.
That's
I relate
true.
to this. Yes.
You know what? I was gonna say Ash is like, hello, hyperfixation Mary over there.
Yep.
I was like, you know what?
Listen to this song 20 times. It's great.
Yeah,
Yep.
I just cycle through Ghost like over and over again. So
I'm not mad at it,
I can't even be mad at this guy
Yeah.
because I would do the same thing.
But at the same time, it's like it's the Star Spangled Banner. Like how hard is that hitting? Even in
Exactly.
1907,
Yeah,
I mean, I guess they hadn't heard Drop It Like It's Hot or something like that. Like to them, this is the jam.
This is it.
But there's a limit to the jams.
Certainly.
You can't just keep playing it over and over again. But he was excited. I can't be mad at him. One customer, his cousin Alexander Anderson, took exception to the constant loop of the Star Spangled Banner and demanded that he turn it off.
Oh,
which is honestly, it's a reasonable request.
it is.
But it's also like every party has a pooper. That's why we invited you.
Yeah.
That's why we invited Alex. I
Being a
guess.
party pooper when everybody else is loving, like, oh my God, run it back.
Yeah. Everybody is living for this.
The air horns going crazy. You hear the remix spin. And this guy reasonably is like, can you please? I'd rather sit in silence.
Yeah.
He's like, we heard this.
I get it. I
We've
get
lived it.
It's been done, right?
Yeah.
But you have to keep in mind, Rutkowski being both the owner of the Wharf Rat and the owner of this once in a generation piece of technology is like, who the fuck are you to tell me? This is my bar. This is my phonograph that I'm
yourself
playing
out.
my record on. You can leave.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it's like, which also valid. Both of these
Very
things
reasonable.
are valid. Like, I don't want to hear the Star Spangled Banner 50 times. Well, I own the place and I'll play what I wish. And what I
Exactly.
wish
So it's like,
is to play this song 50 times.
go somewhere else, my dude.
Go somewhere else, man. You're in Fells Point. There's bars everywhere. I assume I wasn't there, but
This is Star
must have
Spangled
been
Banner
a
night.
few other bars. Had to be
Get
at least
out.
one other bar in this bar area for sailors.
There had to be.
I would think.
Yes. So, they start to get to bickering back and forth because Rutkowski resented the tone Anderson used. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Exactly.
He probably said, turn that dumb song off. He probably insulted it, and this guy's high on the song right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
I
this
remember
is
the
my
first time I heard
jam.
Funeral by Phoebe Bridgers. Like, I remember, like, if you told me that song sucked, we're going to have a problem. We might fight. So I
agree.
understand, tensions are high. He
Absolutely.
probably said some nasty things about the Star Spangled Banner. And,
Not
that's not
right.
how you catch more flies with honey.
Exactly.
So they start going back and forth. And now Anderson's demanding that he turns the music off. And enraged, he took a swing at Rakowski, who eventually succeeded in kicking him out of the pub. So they got into a little bit of a scuffle, but Rakowski kicks him out of his bar, tells him, get out of here. I'll play the Star Spangled Banner as much as I damn well please.
Oh, hell yeah.
Anderson dusted himself off and left, but he later returned with his brother.
I
Adam.
knew it.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hadn't
It's
seen
not
the
over.
last of
It's
him.
Yeah, you haven't heard the last of he dusted himself off in his fancy clothes with they all had like little frilly collars, and he dusted
Yeah,
that
a
off.
kerfuffle.
And he said, "You haven't heard the last of me." And he left. He came back with Adam and a pistol that he purchased nearby.
Oh, no.
Oh, he got that like that day.
Yeah, he just went and got a pistol, just
Yes.
angry and bought a pistol right then and there.
The 1700s of it all.
Yes. Yes. I'll take a pistol and 17 of your finest marbles. Or whatever came out of those guns. And some gunpowder.
Whatever came out of those.
Yeah. So they came back and they shot Rakowski, who stood by the bar's pool tables. And Rakowski was taken to Johns Hopkins Hospital, which it was still there then.
I was going to say, damn.
Yeah, it's been around. The brothers... Yes, so he was taken to Johns Hopkins Hospital. This is 1907. He was taken to Johns Hopkins Hospital, where he died, leaving behind his wife and 7 children.
Oh.
Yeah. The brothers were picked up by the police and arrested because they shot a man in broad daylight at his own bar.
But just playing a song. Just
His song.
He was just hyper fixating a little. Let him have a moment.
Think about it. Star Spangled Banner had to be like Party in the USA.
Oh my God,
The record player's out. It's one of the first records pressed.
Yeah.
It's getting play. You're riding down the street. You're hearing them played in people's wagons. Like, this is the thing. This is the anthem of the year. So Anderson was convicted in the Rakowski murder in October of 1907. Spooky times.
Ooh.
Yes. The Wharf Rat eventually opened up back under new management. And not long after that, stories began spilling out of customers and staff reporting seeing floating orbs in the spot where John was shot.
Ooh.
Hearing music faintly coming from dark corners of the bar, and a specific spirit being seen by cooks in the kitchen area for years.
I love that he did not give it up after eternity. He was like, I'm going to still play my fucking song.
This is my jam with a
Played even
capital
harder.
J.
Hell
Play
yeah.
the Star Spangled Banner even harder.
Oh, I would do the same thing.
He said, let's get this into the top 40.
The number one song in the country, the Star Spangled Banner. So this spirit is believed to be that of the murdered man, who was often reported as being seen crying by those who caught a glimpse of him in the kitchen area.
That's so sad.
Well, maybe, yeah, it's sad, but maybe he just is so moved by the Star Spangled Banner, let's
maybe.
put a positive spin on it. He loves the song.
And maybe he's just really happy that now he gets to play it as much as he wants.
That's a good point.
Let's try to find a positive spin.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Happy tears.
Yes. So John is apparently not the only spirit that still haunts the halls of the Wharf Rat. Back in 2004, the then owner of the tavern stated that some nights the music will turn down mysteriously on its own.
Ooh.
Because it's not the Star Spangled
I
Banner.
was going to say.
That is not the jam.
Yeah. Turn this fucking Fleet Foxes off now. Put the Star Spangled Banner on now. So it is believed that the murder victim, it is believed that the murderer and the victim share the same space, bickering over the Star Spangled Banner for all of eternity.
Oh, no.
So Alexander's turning that shit down. We got Mr. Rakowski turning that shit back up. They're just having a battle, And
Damn.
so it's believed that both of those spirits still haunt this building to this day. Unfortunately, in 2021, the Wharf Rat closed its doors after being bought by a mystery buyer in an online auction.
No.
Shortly after the sale went, I know I hate when
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to get into gastropub culture for a half a second because it is annoying, but this really cool old place with a lot of character was bought by a mystery buyer in an online auction. And then shortly after the sale went through, it was revealed that the buyer was a woman named Jessie Sandlin, who competed in season 6 of Top Chef.
Oh.
So, Yes. So great
All
chef.
right.
She has a place called Jesse O's here in Baltimore. It's good food. And she's gonna, remodel it and open it and make a chic little, gastro pub type of situation out of that. Which is, I like good restaurants.
I do too.
Hell yeah.
And I love Top Chef.
And I love Top Chef. Who doesn't?
Exactly.
But I love a good dive bar.
Me
so
too.
Like
You're pulled in both directions.
yeah, it's like I love a good restaurant. I'm gonna go line up and I'm gonna go try the food. But
Hell
at the
yeah.
same time, I love a good dive bar with no box, a character on the wall.
Oh yeah. And sitting in there knowing like all the history that happened in there is like
So fun.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that she keeps maybe the bar or some of the furniture or some
I
element
bet
of
she
it.
will.
You got to keep something.
She was on Top Chef. She'll keep it.
She knows.
I have
She knows.
faith.
Yeah. So one last fun fact is there is a company called the Baltimore Ghost Tours that will take you around all the spooky locations in the city, specifically in this Fells Point area. And in 2007, on the 100th anniversary of his murder, John Rakowski's remaining family, which was about 50 people, all got together and honored John at the Wharf Rat.
I love
They sat around and told his story. They sang the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh yeah, they did.
In his honor, and they had cake. It was reported that John did not make an appearance this night, but a lot of people like to believe that he was at peace so much, enjoying watching from a distance, that he didn't feel like he needed to break it up with showing up,
I love that.
I don't think it would be warm. I don't think it would be warmly received, even though they're all there for him. Like if you were at your grandmother's funeral and you guys were all celebrating her, and then her ghost showed up.
Yeah.
I would say,
Nana, it'd be like, oh my God, it's the fucking ghost is here. Run.
I'd be so excited.
Oh my God.
I'd be like, Ma,
What's up?
girl.
I knew you'd come here.
So that was the story of John Rakowski and the Wharf Rat.
That's amazing.
I love that. I also love that just like perfectly lined up with
that
your
really
story.
did.
Right?
That's amazing.
You followed at the beginning. There's a theme here.
There was.
Ash, you have shoes to fill. We've been on theme. Will you be on theme?
We brought the Star Spangled Banner.
No.
Maybe we'll find something.
We'll try. I'm going to talk about the Martha Washington Hotel in Abingdon, Virginia.
Ooh.
So she has legs. She had legs, Martha Washington. So there you go.
Days.
Legs for
Miss
days.
Washington, that's one thing she's known for is those long legs.
Those legs.
Those gams, though.
Oh, that gate, baby. All right. Well, long before that hotel was ever established, the building was actually just a home. And it was built in 1832 for General Francis Preston, his wife Sarah Buchanan Preston, and their 9 children. They had a lot of kids.
A lot of kids.
Yeah. Now, General Francis Preston was said to be the hero of the War of 1812. So he was like a pretty big deal.
I'd say.
And he also had a lot of money. And back then it cost about $15,000 for him to build his house, which in today's money is a little more than $500,000.
I was just going to say, that must be a lot of money.
Yeah. He had lots.
That's great.
I mean, to have 9 kids, you'd have to have like a little something saved up. So
I would say so.
good on him. Now, the Preston family stuck around for about 26 years, and then he ended up dying like the first year that they were in the home.
Oh.
And then his wife ended up keeping it up, but I don't know what happened. And somebody bought it.
That was it.
That was it.
The end.
Then they said, let's turn this place into an all-girls college. And
Yeah.
so they did. Now, even though
Big?
Yeah, apparently.
it was big.
Jesus.
It was a
Yeah.
mansion.
And Shion.
Yes. Now, even though it changed hands, there are still some of the Preston family's heirlooms in the hotel to this day, like a 9-foot-tall grandfather clock that one of the daughters actually had shipped to her family from England.
9
Still
feet
there.
tall.
9 feet tall. And it still works to this day.
That's a clock.
Isn't that
How
cool?
expensive was that to ship? Probably
Right?
like $52 or in a million
Or a
dollars.
zillion and 4 today.
Probably $500,000.
That's an imposing clock.
Yeah, it's a lot. But
Just
how
a
thoughtful.
9-foot tall clock when
How
you walk
thoughtful to just send a 9-foot clock.
in. Very thoughtful.
I love it.
boat? I mean,
By ship? By sea?
By sea, you say? Now, the hotel lobby today is actually what was once the Preston's living room, which is really cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that. When you
I
can
do
like
too.
sit in it and be like, wow, they were just like hanging out in the living room here.
And like now I'm just checking in
Now I'm
at
just
my room.
checking in for the night.
Yeah. So when the building was revamped and turned into a college, like I said, it was named after Miss Martha Washington, the very first lady, the one with the legs.
With the
Oh,
gams.
that Martha Washington.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Now, over the years, the locals actually have shortened the name a bit, and now it's just the Martha.
That's amazing.
So fresh.
I like that.
So
I
chill.
I like that. It makes you
The
kind of think of
Martha.
Martha Stewart, though.
Absolutely.
I feel like.
And I
Only
love
one
her.
Martha I respect. And
You
it's
know,
Martha.
because whenever you hear like that's so Martha, you're like Martha Stewart. I know.
Yeah. Do you know that Martha Stewart
When
is,
I'm always going around saying that's so
You
Martha.
know?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Whenever.
do you
all
know
those times.
she's in her 80s?
I know she looks
Martha
great,
Stewart?
Yes.
She does look fantastic.
She looks incredible.
and she's just like she's a
On
woman
to-
about town. She's
Yeah.
just like you'd never know.
She's killing it. She goes on TikTok sometimes. I love it.
And she's been to jail.
Yeah, exactly.
Stewart's tight, man.
Because she wouldn't rat. But we won't get into all that.
We just love Martha.
Go, Martha. This is a Martha Stan podcast.
All Marthas.
Well, this Martha has seen a lot of shit over the years between the Civil War and the Great Depression, and a lot of the ghost stories that circulate throughout the Martha and originate like within the walls. The Martha.
it's funny every time I hear it.
And these ghost stories originate from within the walls of this place, and a lot of them come from the Civil War.
Oof.
Yeah. So during that time, a lot of the young women attending the college there, they ended up changing courses, and more of them started looking to nursing as a way to help out during the war. So the men serving were using the school grounds as their kind of training barracks, and before long, the Martha would become a makeshift hospital for fallen soldiers, both Yankees and Confederates.
Oof.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know if you like want to hose those two people in the same places.
The tense hangout.
I was gonna say, seems like a conflict of interests happening here.
That's a lot.
Oof.
Yeah. Now, plenty of battles were also fought nearby, and much of the surrounding land was like very, very affected by the war, but the Martha remained unscathed.
Because it's the Martha.
She's the Martha. She's elegant.
Yeah.
So once the war was over, classes resumed and, things went back to normal for a little bit.
After it was just like a battlefield hospital. They were like,
Yeah.
quick timeout, just quickly gonna become a battlefield hospital.
I just picture somebody like pressing a button and like all the desks just go back together. Like a professor pops out from like a desk and he's like, all right, class in session.
I love it.
Yeah. But so things went back to normal for like a little bit. But then the Great Depression rolled around, and then that brought a lot of typhoid fever with it during that time period. So
happened?
people didn't have money and they were dying. So the enrollment dipped a little bit because like death and no money.
That will happen.
Yeah. And by 19...
One sunny day, a honeybee was merrily buzzing through an orchard when she stopped to collect nectar from a mystery apple blossom. She passed that pollen along to a honeycrisp tree, and months later, the sugar bee apple was born. Naturally sweet, with layered notes of caramel, honey, molasses, and the perfect crunch. The world has embraced the sugar bee apple, a pure delight for snacking and baking. Download our new free recipe book and find a store near you at hellosugarbee.com. Sugar bee apples, from bee to you.
Waking up exhausted, foggy, and running on empty? For me, one of the missing pieces was magnesium support. That's why I added Magnesium Breakthrough Bye Optimizers to my nightly routine. It's a powerful all-in-one magnesium complex with 7 forms of magnesium designed to support relaxation, sleep, stress response, and recovery. If you're ready to feel more rested and have a great summer, go to byoptimizers.com/hags and use code HAGS for 15% off any order.
32, the Martha was officially closed.
Oh.
So she changed hands a couple times, but guess what? Don't worry. She was only closed for like a couple years. And
course.
for a little while,
Can't keep a good Martha down.
you could not. I mean, look what happened to Martha Stewart.
Exactly.
She came out fine.
Just a couple years.
Came out even
So
better.
Martha?
So Martha.
So Martha. Now, for a little while, the actors and actresses involved in shows that were going on across the street at the Barter Theater would actually use the Martha as housing. And some of the most famous guests during that time were Patricia Neal and Ned Beatty. Ned Beatty.
Ned Beatty, Beatty.
Nettie B. But then in 1935, the Martha reopened its doors as a hotel. And then from that point forward, people have been sharing paranormal happenings for decades. So let's get into them.
Let's go.
There's like quite a few spirits that haunt this place. And the first one is no human at all. It's actually a horse.
Ghost horse?
Yes, I have a little
right.
equestrian haunting for you guys
Ooh.
today.
We love to see it.
So the horse...
Great movie.
It would. So the horse is most often spotted on the southern region of the land, which makes sense because that is where he was tied up when his owner was brought to what once was the hospital on these grounds. Now, the owner of the horse was a Union soldier, so like rock on. And he had been attacked by Confederates, rock down.
Rock down.
You suck.
Rock off.
Rock out of
On,
here.
rock down.
I like that we just went down.
Rock down. So he got by them, unfortunately. The owner of the horse, he had been attacked by them because they were riding into I can't say this word. Hold on. Abingdon. It kept autocorrecting to like a different word.
I hate that.
Is not the truth.
It is a falsity.
So they were riding into Abingdon, and as they rode in, they attacked this huge group of Union soldiers standing guard. And as the shots were flying, a bullet grazed this particular soldier's head.
Oh,
So he totally fell down off the horse, and he ended up being carried to the hospital. And when he was brought inside, somebody tied up his horse, like I said, on the south lawn. So unfortunately, this guy ended up dying from his injuries. And the horse stood there waiting for him all night. All night. Now, as morning broke, somebody
heart.
went out to check on the horse, maybe bring it like a little carrot or something, and he was gone. And there was like no marks in the grass that showed that he trotted away, like no sign of him leaving whatsoever. So they actually put on like a hunt for this horse, like they were trying to locate this horse, and they could never find it. But now, in present day, people will spot this horse on the southern lawn.
he's back.
But as they go forward and start to approach him, he'll just disappear.
Good for him. Good
Ghost
for him.
horse, equestrian
Mind your
haunting.
business. I'm doing my horse
Yeah.
thing.
He's like, are you
if
my
you-
owner? No. So
No.
get
Yeah.
fucked.
Oof.
Bye.
Who doesn't want to just go and just vanish when you don't feel like
He said,
talking?
I'm a head out.
Exactly.
So that's the ghost horse. Now, the next paranormal happening is also not a person,
Well, geez.
but it is the blood stain from a person.
Oof.
So
And it's haunted?
what's
A
that?
haunted bloodstain?
Haunted bloodstain?
Yes, a haunted blood stain.
Let's
So,
go.
as we know, in the early days of the war being fought, the Martha was turned into a hospital. But before that, it was a school. And the young woman there was a young woman who was attending the school and then ended up being a nurse. But she got wrapped up in a love affair with a high-standing Confederate soldier.
Oh, girly.
Yeah, we're not rooting for her.
Rock down.
Rock down.
Rock down out of here.
Rock down.
Rock down. Now, this particular soldier was also a narc. So maybe that's a theme.
I'm shocked.
Snitch and a turncoat as well?
Yes, exactly. He sucked.
What was she looking for here?
Appealing.
Yeah, like what is the appeal here?
I don't know.
Like losers?
She's in college, so probably.
Damn. She's in her self-sabotage phase right now. So
Going full send in the sabotage department. No. So yeah, he's a narc. He was a lookout and a spy for the Confederate side, and he was supposed to inform his general, Robert E. Lee, on the whereabouts and the hideouts of the Union soldiers. So he had just gotten this job and he knew it was going to be really dangerous. So before he set out on his duties for the day, he wanted to say goodbye to his girlfriend because he was like, I don't know how I'm going to fare here. But so
can tell you.
Yeah. So he uses this underground tunnel system that runs right underneath the school and also apparently had stairs that led into the building. The tunnel system is like still there and connects the Martha to the previously mentioned Barter Theater. I just don't think it's usable anymore. Like it collapsed
because that
way
would
back
be
when.
wild to see.
That'd be so crazy.
That's gnarly.
But so as he climbs up into the school, he's making his way downtown to his lover who has bad judgment. And he ends up being spotted by two Union soldiers who shoot him right as he gets to her door. Now, She opens the door hearing the commotion, and he falls right at her feet and dies on that very spot, soaking the ground beneath him. And throughout all the years since then, the bloodstain that was left from him has been known to reappear from time to time, despite everybody's best effort to clean it up. There's been new flooring put in. They put carpet over the area at one point, and still the bloodstain shows up. And actually, when they put the carpet in, there have just been like holes that will appear over where the bloodstain is. And if you look through it, you'll see the bloodstain.
That's so like him.
That is so like him, just not going away, just narking forever.
Leave us alone.
Yeah.
For real.
All of his
In
faults.
college, bro.
All of his faults, and I knew he would also be that like guy who just won't let it go.
Yup. So the bloodstain, people still say like it will appear to this day. It just simply won't
That's
fade.
creepy.
And how creepy, like even when they put new flooring in.
There's a few of these kind of stories in places where like a blood stain will just like consist or some kind of stain will just like not go away. They're always the weirdest and creepiest to me because I'm like, why is this a haunted stain?
It doesn't make sense either. Like I understand ghosts because it's like an energy kind of thing.
I think because of his shittiness, maybe that's what he comes back as.
He's just blood.
A stain.
I like that.
When you're a shitty person, you come back as a stain.
I mean, he was a stain, so
Yeah.
Stain.
So maybe that's that.
so fuck that guy.
If you ever live in a gross house, you can just use this as an excuse now. You're just like, oh my God, there's ghost stains everywhere. I'm sorry. Like, there's just so many ghost stains everywhere.
Just so many shitty ghosts coming back. Sorry. Can't stop them.
Can't stop, won't stop. All right, well, this next paranormal instance is another love story, but we're actually rooting for this one.
Is this a person?
Yes,
Oh,
this
okay,
is where
cool.
we finally have people.
All right, cool.
And this one also involves some ghostly tunage, my friends.
Oh, yes. There it is.
There we go. Connection.
Okay. Oh, boom.
Music.
Music.
Connection made.
There we go. All right. So there was a young nurse working in this building, and she fell in love with one of her patients who was a Union soldier.
There we go.
And he was named Captain John Stoves.
We love a John.
I know. And he was a captain even. So hot right now.
Two good Johns is what we're seeing here.
Cheers. So Captain John Stoves unfortunately had been badly injured on the battleground, and his soldiers carried him through the tunnel system and up into the hospital using that secret stairway. And he was brought to the 3rd floor and immediately admitted into room 403. So the nurse assigned to his room was a young woman known only as Beth, just simply Beth. And for weeks and weeks while Beth tended to Captain John, she would also play him his favorite songs on her violin.
That's
so
adorable.
Romantic. But unfortunately, over time, Captain John was not getting any better. And one night he was sitting with Beth and he called out to her, "Play something, Beth. I'm going."
Oh, John.
He said, "I'm going.
I'm going.
I'm going.
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
I'm a head out, Beth.
I'm out.
Play something.
He said, "Peace." As he lay there, dying,
Oh,
Beth played him a quote-unquote sweet southern melody.
good for Beth.
I don't know what song. And he died.
Spangled Banner.
Star Spangled Banner. But just weeks later, Beth also ended up dying from typhoid fever, which I mentioned was running rampant.
Oh, no.
And the day she died, people started hearing her violin music coming from that room 403 and all throughout the 3rd floor. And some
That's
guests,
creepy.
so like even like the day she died, it started happening. So it's like still a hospital, and then it goes back to being a college, and people are hearing the music. And then now that it's a hotel, people who have that room will say that they feel a presence and that they can hear her violin softly playing.
Alvin has just been shaking his head. This
Alvin is in a
entire time.
place of nar clear.
It went to not sweet so quickly. It was so sweet and notebookish at first, and then it went to terrifying. And I don't want to be here. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like a room with a presence unless it's like the presence of a good smell.
And here's the thing, I love a good string instrument.
Yeah.
Like, bring me a violin. Bring me some violin. But like when it's just string instruments
I need
in
to know
the
where it's coming
air
from.
and I don't have I need
know where
an
it's
origin.
coming from. I need to see it.
Yeah.
You know.
I need to see the person playing it, and then I can be like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, put a little tip in their case.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
just in the air, no. Disembodied string music, no.
It goes children's laughter in the distance.
Hate it.
And string instrument now.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't know I had this fear, but the sound of a child
Unlocked.
laughing in the distance and there's not supposed to be a child here.
No.
And now violin subtly in the background playing sad music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A sweet Southern melody.
Which, like, what is the
she
sweet
definitely
Southern
slowed
melody?
it down. Made
She
it
did.
sad, you know,
yeah.
She flipped it to tragedy.
I bet it was like hauntingly beautiful.
Oh, I'm
though,
sure
you know?
it was. Because he had just said, I'm a head out. You gotta.
He said, "Play me
You gotta
something."
play. So,
Play me out. Yeah, play me out. Titanic. Yeah.
Oh my God, imagine. But actually, apparently, they're both, Captain John and Beth, are both said to be buried in Abingdon's Green Springs Cemetery. So if you want to go find them, I don't know if they're buried together.
I want to find them.
Well, let's go find them. Let's go.
I want to see them.
Let's go to Virginia.
I want to see Captain John.
All right. Well, we have more hauntings first.
Oh, okay.
Number
We're not done.
4 on the list of hauntings comes from the tunnels that I've mentioned a few times.
Oh, yeah. Those are haunted as fuck.
Oh, absolutely. So like I said, the tunnel was mainly used for soldiers. It was also used as part of the Underground Railroad. And then after the war, the actors and actresses who were working at the Barter Theater and staying at the end, like I said, they'd use the tunnel as like a go back and forth between work and home.
I feel like I wouldn't do that.
I personally would never.
Walk through a creepy dark tunnel.
No.
Like all that history in there, I'd be like, I'm going to walk across the street.
Even just like if there wasn't history in there, I'm not using a tunnel for shit. No, I'm not a miner.
No, there's just a lot going on in there.
Good.
Like, I'll just cross the street. It's
I am
right
not
there.
a gopher. I'm going to stay up
How
here.
much quicker could it be?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's probably not. I could fall. I have to climb up something. I could just walk in through the door frame threshold. I don't know.
I don't know.
The thing. Yeah, so many of those people, these actors and actresses, they said they got this weird sense of dread underneath in the tunnel. And many think that there's something haunting that tunnel, and they say the spirit seems dark and malevolent. Ooh. Now, soldiers were definitely killed down there, and the tunnel also actually collapsed in 1890 and was said to have killed a man who was down there. So some people think that he could be the angry spirit still lingering, but others think that it's the ghost of a Confederate soldier who was killed by Union soldiers once they heard that ammunition was being hidden and stuffed away in the basement of the Martha.
I don't want any of that.
Yeah, so they think that the ghost is still trying to protect the tunnel and is like stuck on this loop of keeping Union soldiers out.
Oh.
And that's why the tunnel has such an unwelcoming vibe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Creepy. But as recently as 1995, there was a sighting during a big renovation of the Barter Theater where 2 workers ended up seeing 2 men emerge from the tunnel. But they referred to these men emerging from the tunnel as ghostly figures.
No.
And they were like, yeah, they weren't actual dudes. So from that moment forward, anybody working on the renovations at the time refused to work past a certain time.
Yeah.
They were like, I am not staying here any longer than necessary.
Yeah, I'm not here to fuck with that.
But I'm pretty sure that the tunnel is closed at this point. So I guess that's like the one spirit that you don't really have to worry about too much.
Ooh.
God, no, I don't like that.
No, I don't
I
like
hate
it.
it.
I don't like that's what I don't like. Like whenever I'm in Brooklyn and New York, like you'll see people. Sometimes you see people dressed like it's the 1900s.
Yes.
It throws you off because you're like, is that a ghost? So like, when you see, if you imagine working, you just see somebody come out of the tunnel wearing like suspenders and big puffy pants. And you're
Yes.
like, that guy's dressed different.
And you just look
you an
around.
extra?
You're like, is everyone else seeing that? Or
And everybody's like,
no.
Everybody's walking around dressed like ghosts these days, and I don't like it.
And
Yeah.
I do not like it.
they need shirts that say like ghost or not ghost.
Yeah,
I'm
not a ghost,
paranormal.
I
just
love
vintage, not a ghost.
All right, well, guys, we have a 5th haunt. So the 5th haunt coming from the Martha is a messy man in more ways than one. And this ghost is often spotted in the hallways dressed in soldier's gear, and he's using crutches to get around. Ooh. However, he forgot to wipe his feet upon entrance, and he leaves a trail of mud behind him wherever he goes.
That's rude.
Yeah. So people will try to call out and get his attention and be like, hey, asshole, you're tracking mud everywhere. But it's no use because he's just in a perpetual state of setting you up to Swiffer. But if
Worst ghost ever.
Worst ghost ever. But if you do get the chance to see his face, be prepared, my friends. Because if you get an actual look at him and he turns around and checks you out, you will see that his head is split into 2 and there's all kind of brain matter and bone exposed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can forgive the dirt tracks because I think he's got more on his mind
Yeah,
than wiping his feet.
I would think.
He's got his own set of problems.
Yeah, he's got priorities, and mud art is not high up on that.
That unfortunate person that gets to get around to him is like, hey, guy, the foot. Oh, God. And he's like,
Oh, God.
They just start crying immediately on impact.
And I love it because it sounds like he just turns around like,
What the fuck is up? You want to talk?
you want to scold me about the mud?
Yeah, check this out.
My brain's literally coming out of my head.
Sorry,
And
lost
I have
my head.
crutches.
Yeah, I'm going through it, okay?
Like, damn.
But the most haunted place in the Martha is said to be the basement.
Yeah.
Because during the Civil War, a lot of people on the wrong side of the fight were keeping people enslaved. And in the basement at the Martha, there were chambers where enslaved people were kept. Now, obviously, these people were not living in great conditions at all. And beyond that, they were also being abused daily. So many of them died while being kept down there. And it's said that their remains were buried within the walls of the basement.
Oh my God.
So now people will go down there and they obviously feel like overwhelming sadness.
Oh.
And they also run into like a lot of ice cold spots. Like you'll just be walking and then immediately you'll get this like crazy chill. And people also will see figures out of the corner of their eyes.
I feel like I have goosebumps right now.
Yeah, I do actually.
that's-
my goosebumps have goosebumps. Yeah. So if you guys want to stay at the Martha, remember that it's said to be one of the most haunted locations in Virginia, and there are 63 rooms to choose from. And apparently, really famous people have stayed in the rooms over the years. Harry Truman, he was like the president one time. Lady Bird Johnson, she was with the president one time, and Elizabeth Taylor's even stayed there.
And she's Elizabeth Taylor.
And that's Charlotte's dog.
yeah.
There you go.
Wow. Well, you've done a great job. This is a great advertisement for the Martha. I'll tell you where I know where I'm going to be staying next. That's Abingdon, Virginia.
There you go.
I love it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the Martha sounds wild. It's beautiful on the inside, but I don't know if I would go there.
There's a lot of shit. A lot of shit in there.
One of the most haunted places in Virginia. So like, ugh.
Not saying a lot.
Yeah. Truly.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
That's just heavy.
it was heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
Martha.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
The gosh darn Martha.
but there's violins, guys.
You know what? I think the theme of this was very like America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should theme it something else next time, guys.
We really should. Because we got Star Spangled Banner, we got U.S. Congressman, we've got Martha Washington.
Was this propaganda? Did we just...
Did we just accidentally? We all wink at each other. Total accident.
Whoopsie.
Well, guys, this was a blast.
This was so fun.
Creating propaganda together. This was
10
wonderful.
out of 10 recommend creating propaganda with your friends.
What a day. We talked about metal birds, Marthas. Man, we went. What a journey.
We talked about how one song being played over and over again is not that bad.
Yes.
It's not that bad.
It's not that.
You heard
could
it
be
here
worse.
first.
It could be worse.
Oh, I thought we said the same thing, but you said worst and I said first.
Close. But Alvin, you need to come back. You and Fran need to come back.
Please.
This was so much fun. And
Yes,
tell everybody where we can find you.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, I don't think I said it at the beginning. I host a podcast called Affirmative Murder with my co-host Fran. He could not make it at the time. He has things to do. But please feel free to follow us on socials. Any social media platform that you use, you can find us on there. Our podcast comes out every Monday, and we started doing little, listener tale type of things on Thursday. So we're doing those too. Also, while I have this moment, we do these little town hall things every once in a while when we come across different, things that are happening in the world. We've done one on sexual assault in the workplace, and just like the experience as a woman, just like walking down the street, because we're two dudes who host a podcast and we didn't know, and our audience is like 75% women, and we just wanted to kind of get the perspective.
That's awesome.
I recently went on a trip to Europe with a friend of mine. He was lightly, even though none of it's light, but he was lightly sexually assaulted at the club. My friend is gay. one of my best friends. He's gay. And I did not know how to approach the situation other than like offer him violence. Like, would you like me to
Offer him violence.
I was like, would you like me to fight this person? Which we had a long discussion about. I would never do that to like a female friend I was out with. I would provide a myriad of other solutions that I could think of, but I couldn't think of any. So we are going to do a town hall soon. And I would love to hear from the LGBTQ community about ways that we can, help, because people, the word ally has been kind of co-opted these days from people that are just like, well, I'm not trying to hurt you.
Right.
But
Exactly.
what are are you just saying you're not an instrument in the demise of somebody is not enough? Like, what can we do to like help make a better space? So we will be doing one of those episodes soon, and feel free. We do calls, and people call in, and we just let people speak and tell their story and stuff. So that's something we're going to be doing soon. So we would love to have any listeners on that are listening to this would like to call in. Please reach out to us on social media, and we can figure out a way and a time where we're going to do all this stuff. And that's my whole spiel.
That's amazing.
Seriously.
And we can post all the information for that in the show notes so that you guys can like directly be involved in this, because this is amazing and everybody should.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Awesome.
You guys rule.
Well, yeah, spiel. Fran's cool too. He's a super cool dude.
Fran is
He's
cool.
real. I've done so many types of things. Alaina, you've never met Fran, but he is real. Please tell Ashley he's a real person.
He's a real person.
I don't know.
We've spoke through messages and he's like such a sweet human being. I love him.
Aw, I'm gel. I want to hang out with you guys.
We'll
again.
get there. We'll get all of us together, I swear, because we're going to do this again, because this was so much fun.
Yes, had a blast.
And until then,
We hope you keep listening.
and we hope you
Keep
it weird.
but not so weird as America. Bye.
America.
America.
Yeah, America. Classic.
Waking up exhausted, foggy, and running on empty? For me, one of the missing pieces was magnesium support. That's why I added Magnesium Breakthrough Bye-Bye Optimizers to my nightly routine. It's a powerful all-in-one magnesium complex with 7 forms of magnesium designed to support relaxation, sleep, stress response, and recovery. If you're ready to feel more rested and have a great summer, go to buyoptimizers.com/hags and use code HAGS for 15% off any order.
I like things my way, my coffee, my schedule, and my treatment. So I talked to my doctor about self-injecting with the Vyvgart Hytrulo pre-filled syringe, which contains efgartigimod alpha and hyaluronidase QVFC. It's injected under your skin, subcutaneously. It means I can inject in my space, on my time. It's my treatment, my way. Visit VyvgartMyWay.com. That's VYVGART myway.com. And talk to your doctor about Vyvgart Hytrulo, brought to you by Argenx.